elders, I am back. I am Sarim Khan, and first of all, I am informing you that don't try to think that I am trying to teach the IIT JEE aspirants. So let me inform you that actually I am trying to attempt the questions myself. So without wasting time, let us start our today's question. Okay, so our today's question is a question based on the string system, and just like we have any string, and some masses are hanged over that string. Generally in IIT JEE type questions, generally we can see such type of questions. Okay, so first of all we have this question. So it is a string system question. So first of all we'll be reading this question. So about what is this question asking to us? That two blocks of masses 4 kg and 2 kg are attached by an inextensible light string as shown in the figure. Both the blocks are pulled vertically upwards by a force F equals to 120 newtons. Now here what is our question? That two blocks we have. Okay, how we have? Only what we have, that one we have a string and two blocks. Okay, only this we need to remember. One we have a string and two blocks. Now those one block is of 4 kg, mass 4 kg, second is of mass 2 kg. Now 4 kg is upper than 2 kg, this we have to remember, and this we have a string. Okay, we have a string. Okay, so just like it is inextensible light string, so here what we can see, its mass will be not counted because this string is very light. Now here what we can see, that we'll take this as whole the system. Okay, first of all this we have to remember, and we have to remember that those blocks are pulled up by a force F equals to 120 newtons. Okay, where they are pulled? Vertically upward. Vertically upward, what is? That is the y-axis. They are pulled to the y-axis, not the x-axis. Okay, they are pulled to the y-axis. Now here we have to find the acceleration of the blocks. Second, tension in the string tech G equals to 10 meters per second square. This acceleration due to gravity in this total system will be 10 meters per second square. Now here what we can say, acceleration of the blocks, since we know that they have masses, later they are pulled upward, vertically upward, that's y-axis towards y-axis, with a force of 120 newtons. Now we have those masses being given to us. Now acceleration we have to find out, acceleration. So here will be beginning our solution. So here our solution will be starting. Okay, so first of all we need to know about what we have to find. Generally some aspirants, JEE aspirants are confused about whether what they have to find. They keep on going to find out, but even they are confused about where their final answer will come. Their answer also comes, but next step they follow. So first of all we need to understand what we have to find out, that's acceleration. Just like they are pulled vertically upwards with 120 newtons. Now with what acceleration they are pulled up? So here we have to find out the acceleration of the blocks. Okay, a 4 kg block and 2 kg block. Now we have only one normal single concept will be used, and that will be of Newton's second law of motion. Newton's second law of motion, what we know? Newton's second law of motion, first of all let me write here. Newton's second law of motion is that the net force over any system is the total mass of the system times the acceleration of the system. System means the total. This is taken as system, this string and block. That means block plus string is our system. We have taken this as system. So here what we have according to Newton's second law of motion, then the net force over any system equals to the total mass of the system times the acceleration of the system. Now acceleration of the system we have to find out. Only try to send this m here. So according to this what will be getting? Acceleration of the system is net force of this over this system divided by the total mass of the system. Net force divided by total mass. So here net force we have to put. Any one forces, any two forces. So just like net force when occurs when there are at least two forces, two or more forces. So net force we have to put. Later mass of the total system, entire system. So first of all let us try to calculate net force. So what is net force? For net force we need to know. So first of all let me inform you that they are pulled vertically upward with 120 newtons. So 120 newtons only, not 120 by total mass, that will be not, because it is net. Net force we have to calculate, not any single external force. So here what we have to do, that here just like weight is also any kind of force, weight is also force. So first of all, let me inform you that net force we have to calculate. One, let us take this external force, one will be taking the weight of the blocks. So since weight of both blocks will be in downward direction, both blocks weight will be in downward direction, let us calculate what their weight will be. G equals to 10 meters per second square, this had been given. Now what we have, W equals to mg. Okay, first of this we can calculate. So its mass is 4 into 4 kg, 4 into 10 meter per second square. Finally weight will be getting 40 newtons. So its weight is downward 40 newtons. Okay, 4 kg block we have 40 newtons weight. Second we have 2 kg, 2 kg into 10 meters per second square, 20 newtons. So its weight is in downward direction 20 newtons. First weight we have 40 newtons, second we have 20 newtons. And upward external force, okay, remember this is upward towards the y-axis. Okay, this external force is 120 newtons. Now we have to calculate net force. Okay, how will be calculating? So first of all is equals to, only we have to put the values. A equals to F net by m. Okay, m is total mass and F net, okay, A is acceleration of system, F net is net force acting over this system. Net force we have to calculate. First of all, this 120 newtons we have, let us note here. Okay, 120. Now what we have to do, 120. Okay, 120 is towards the y-axis. Okay, positive y-axis. While both the weights W1 and W2 are towards the negative y-axis. Okay, external force is towards the positive y-axis, but our weights are towards the negative y-axis. Their direction are just opposite. Of course, they are opposite. Angle is what getting made? Angle is 180 degree. Only what we can say, to make it simpler, we can say direction are opposite, so it will be subtracted, those two will be subtracted. Okay, those direction are same, they will be added and subtracted from this we can say. Or we can say that the angle between 40 Newton and 20 Newton is 0 degree. They will be added. 40 plus 20, 160 we got. Here 60 Newton is, here 120. Now their net force we have to calculate. Now here angle between 120 and 60 Newtons will be 180 degree, because this is up, this is down, 180 degree. So what we will have to do? So we'll have to subtract. So 180 minus 60. Why 60? Because the angle 0 degree, they will be added. So here what we can say, 40 plus 20 is 60. 120 minus 60 divided by the total mass of the entire system. Here it has been given that the string is light. String is light means it is nearly massless. So nearly we have to go calculate. So this mass will leave. Now only what masses we have? One this and one this. 4 kg plus 2 kg is 6 kg. Okay, 6 kg, which is equals to, okay, here newtons will be units also we may put. Now 120 minus 60 newtons is 60 newtons. 60 newtons divided by 6 kg. 60 newtons divided by 6 kg will be cancelled in 10 times, which is equals to what? 10 meter per second square. Okay, remember unit of acceleration will have to put. Okay, unit will put of acceleration, not according to this unit we are going. We will be putting the unit of acceleration. What is SI unit of acceleration? So that is meters per second square. So acceleration is 10 meters per second square. This we have. Now after this, finally what we can see, okay, just like two things we have to calculate. First is acceleration, second is tension. First answer has come out. That is acceleration, 10 meters per second square. That is equals to G, just like here G is 10 meters per second square. So which, just like here we can see, that is very interesting type question, that which acceleration always happens of every blocks, of every matter towards downward. Okay, that is how happening of those two blocks towards upward. So very interesting type questions. Acceleration is 10 meters per second square. How 10 meters per second square? This Newton's second law of motion. F net by m equals to A. So net force we have to calculate. Those two will be added. Okay, so 160 we got. This will be subtracted from 120. Okay, because angle is 180 degree. They will be subtracted this opposite direction, divided by total mass. Okay, 4 kg plus 2 kg, string is massless, so 6 kg. 120 minus 60 is 60 Newton by 6 kg is 10 meters per second square. Okay, acceleration we got 10 meters per second square. So now this question is very easy. Now only what second? Okay, this is a first answer. So here we can write answer Okay, so this is our first answer. Now one answer we got. Now A, okay, just like there were two. Okay, so A we calculated. Okay, now only we have to calculate B. Acceleration we found. Now it is a very easy for us. So let me erase this. Okay, first we calculated. Now only what we need to calculate. Okay, we need to know what we need to calculate. B we have to calculate. Okay, B. Part B we have to solve. What we have to calculate? That is the tension in a string. Okay, first of all, where tension is generated. Okay, where just like tension in a string we have to find. So tension in a string, just like take tension. Imagine tension is here. Okay, this is the tension. Here tension will be generated. Of course it will be generated. So imagine here tension in, okay, at this place what tension is getting generated, that is T. Okay, what tension is getting met, that is T at this place. Oh, so what we can see now, this T value we have to calculate. Okay, this T value we have to calculate. So for calculating this T value, very simple, is that net force. Okay, net force, F net is equals to M into A. Okay, that is Ma. So net force equals to mass times acceleration. Okay, only in this also a single concept will be used, second law of motion. Just like second law of motion is generally very useful in solving problems related to laws of motion, because in this whichever numerical will be see, you will be seeing a maximum will use equation of the second law of motion, because it is very interesting concept and maximum places it can be used. So the net force equals to mass times acceleration. What is net force? Okay, do we know what is net force? So here we have to calculate. Okay, means down, which downer part, okay, force will be applied. Okay, that we have to take. Okay, downer part, just like which force is applied. One tension is getting applied, one 2 kg block weight is getting applied, or 4 kg not, that is upward to down we have to take. Okay, that is, okay, weight of second kg block. Okay, 2 kg block. Just like let me explain you it in equation. Net force, what is getting met? Net force we have to calculate. Net force, one tension is, okay, just like, okay, where the blocks are going upwards, so we can call tension is greater than this. Okay, downward weight. So here what we can see, tension will write. Now here tension, okay, what is the direction of tension? This we know. The direction of tension is upward. This we know, of course we know. Direction of tension force is upward. Now what is the direction of second force? That is weight. Okay, here weight we have to calculate. This F equals 120 newtons. That has become old. Okay, old solution, because that is upward. We have to calculate of downer part. So here what we can see, okay, 2 kg block, what is its weight? 20 newtons. So T minus 20. Okay, T minus 20. T minus 20, that is net force, is equals to, now mass, okay, of total this system, not only of down system, that is 2 kg. Mass will take 2 kg into acceleration, what we had found, 10 meters per second square. Okay, of course acceleration what we had found, just like in previous problem, acceleration was 10 meters per second square. Of course we had found, just like of 4 kg and 2 kg block, of total system it was 10 meters per second square. Then especially of 2 kg block also it will be 10 meters per second square. Okay, especially of 2 kg block also it is 10 meters per second square. Just like T minus 20, this is net force, 20 is the weight, 20 newtons is equals to mass. We have to calculate mass, we can put A multiplied by acceleration, 10 meters per second square of the block. So implies that T minus 20 is equals to 2 into 10. Okay, 2 into 10 we know it's 20. So T minus 20 is equals to 20. And after this what we have to do, implies that the T is equals to, okay, this minus 20 will be sending here as crossing the border. Okay, as crossing the border, okay, it will become positive. So after becoming positive it will be added in 20, 20 plus 20, 40. So 40, finally what we are getting, 20 plus 20. Okay, 20 plus 20 which is equals to 40. 20 plus 20 which is equals to 40 implies that the tension generated is 40 newtons in SI unit. In Newton is the SI unit of force. Why in SI unit? Because values we have put in SI unit. Of mass it is in SI unit. Acceleration SI unit. Okay, this weight SI unit. This is why tension will be also in SI unit. How 40 newtons came? Only we have to put in formulas, net force, mass into the acceleration. T minus 20 is 20. 20 will be going here. So here it was negative. Here it will become positive. So T equals to 20 plus 20. 20 plus 20, 40. So T equals to 40 newtons in SI unit. So this is our second answer. Okay, this is our second answer. First answer was this. Okay, first answer was A equals to 10 meters per second square for A, and B it is T equals to 40 newtons, okay, for B. So finally acceleration of the entire system is 10 meters per second square upward, and the tension generated in this string, okay, tension generated in this string is 40 newtons, okay, that is 40 newtons. So this was my today's topic. Thank you.